A recently leaked video showcasing a bend test of the rumored iPhone 17 Air has generated significant buzz among Apple enthusiasts. This latest model is anticipated to be the thinnest iPhone to date, boasting a sleek design, impressive performance, and enhanced durability due to its construction from high-quality materials. The viral video, shared by renowned tipster Majin Buu on Platform X, features a rigorous bend test that puts the iPhone 17 Air's structural integrity to the test. Remarkably, the device remains intact, showing no visible signs of damage despite its slender profile of just 5.5 millimeters. This impressive performance stands in stark contrast to the infamous iPhone 6, which faced criticism for its vulnerability during similar tests. The iPhone 17 Air appears to have been engineered to withstand real-world pressures, raising expectations for its durability and reliability among consumers. As anticipation builds for its official release, the iPhone 17 Air is poised to redefine the standards of thinness and resilience in smartphone design. What makes iPhone 17 Air so durable? Apple appears to have learned from the past. According to reports, the iPhone 17 Air is likely manufactured with a blend of titanium and aluminum. These materials not only make the phone lightweight, but also offer strength and structure, making it more resistant to physical impact. Even if the disclosed model in the bend test looks to be a dummy unit or render, the conclusion is nonetheless impressive. It shows that Apple is serious about ensuring the phone's thin design doesn't impair its longevity. As speculation surrounding this year's iPhone launches intensifies, the iPhone 17 Air has emerged as the standout model, capturing significant attention. This heightened interest is understandable. The anticipated ultra-thin design represents a notable departure from an iPhone lineup that has remained largely unchanged for several years. Naturally, consumers are eager to learn more about this innovative device, and rumor mills are working overtime to provide insights. However, the excitement surrounding the iPhone 17 Air risks overshadowing the other models in the iPhone 17 series. This would be a misstep, as this year's offerings promise substantial advancements for Apple's smartphones, even if they do not boast the same eye-catching features as the ultra-slim frame, which is rumored to be thinner than the 5.8mm Galaxy S25 Edge. We are diligently monitoring all rumors related to the iPhone 17 lineup, not just the latest developments regarding the iPhone 17 Air, but also the anticipated features of the other models Apple plans to unveil later this year. For those particularly interested in the Air, we present a summary of the most intriguing rumors we have encountered thus far regarding the iPhone 17, iPhone 17 Pro, and iPhone 17 Pro Max. The entry-level iPhone has distinguished itself in recent years, particularly when compared to the leading smartphones on the market, not for positive reasons. The iPhone 16 is notably one of the few flagship models still equipped with a 60Hz display. In contrast, many smartphone manufacturers have embraced variable refresh rate technology, allowing screens to dynamically increase to 120 Hz during high-action scenarios. This enhanced refresh rate results in smoother scrolling and more immersive visuals, particularly for games that can leverage fast refreshing displays. The difference in user experience is stark when comparing a device with a high refresh rate to one that is limited to 60 Hz. Apple has been equipping its iPhone Pro models with high refresh rate displays since the launch of the iPhone 13 Pro in 2021. However, the standard iPhone has continued to feature a 60Hz display for the past 3 iterations. Meanwhile, numerous competitors at the iPhone 16's starting price of $799, as well as many excellent budget smartphones priced around $500, now offer fast refreshing screens. In this regard, the iPhone is falling behind the industry standard. This autumn promises to bring significant changes to Apple's flagship lineup. Recent rumors indicate that Apple is transitioning to an LTPO display for its entry-level flagship model. This type of panel enables faster refresh rates, enhancing the overall user experience. While the Pro variants may still offer a broader range of refresh rates, such as the current iPhone 16 Pro, which can scale down to 1 Hz when the on-screen content is static, it is evident that the iPhone 17 will feature a considerably more advanced display than its predecessor. In recent update cycles, Apple has made substantial advancements to the camera systems in its Pro models. The iPhone 15 Pro Max introduced a longer optical zoom, a feature that debuted with the iPhone 16 Pro last fall. Additionally, both Pro models have upgraded their ultra-wide camera sensors to an impressive 48 megapixels. However, it appears that Apple is not finished enhancing its camera capabilities. The iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max are reportedly set to include a 48 megapixels telephoto lens this fall. This development would mean that the rear camera system of the iPhone 17 Pro could consist of three 48 megapixel sensors, further solidifying Apple's commitment to delivering exceptional photography experiences. The anticipated enhancements to the telephoto lens may come at a price. Currently, the iPhone 16 Pro models feature a 5x optical zoom. However, there are rumors suggesting that the introduction of a higher resolution sensor could reduce zoom capabilities to 3.5x. Despite this potential limitation, the upgraded camera may still deliver more detailed photographs, even if the extended zoom functionality does not appear as sharp as before. In addition, while Apple has indefinitely postponed the integration of AI into Siri, there are indications that significant updates are on the horizon. These enhancements are expected to improve natural language processing and contextual awareness, allowing for more intuitive interactions. Users may soon be able to pose questions based on personal data and the iPhone's environment, resulting in a more personalized experience. With the release of iOS 19, the Apple Health app is poised for a major overhaul, potentially incorporating AI-driven features for enhanced vital assessments. This revamped app may offer personalized wellness coaching, food tracking, and expert health advice, all available through a subscription model. Furthermore, while Apple is expected to introduce camera advancements in the upcoming iPhone series, the camera app itself is also set for significant updates. One notable feature may include the ability to capture videos using both the front and rear cameras simultaneously. This innovation could expand creative possibilities, as Apple continues to position the iPhone as a premier device for content creators. Apple is currently engaged in beta testing for iOS 18.4. The features and updates introduced during the remainder of the iOS 18 cycle will significantly influence the direction of iOS 19. Beyond advancements in artificial intelligence, another emerging trend for Apple products is customization and personalization. Each update since iOS 14 has introduced major enhancements, including configurable lock screens and focus modes. The recent announcement and implementation of a new age verification mechanism for iOS 18 suggests that further developments in this area are likely to follow. While the screen time feature has been somewhat underwhelming as a monitoring and moderation tool, there is potential for it to become more effective as Apple enhances its ability to influence user behavior. Prior to an official announcement, little is known about upcoming operating system updates, as the primary sources of information are typically the developers working on them. Analysts may speculate on anticipated features based on industry trends and previous releases, while hardware leaks can provide insights into potential changes. However, it is quite rare for detailed information regarding design changes in an operating system upgrade to be disclosed. Although leaks can occur, they often originate from segments of the company that possess only broad ideas, such as a focus on artificial intelligence or specific feature goals. Given that Apple's advancements in AI are a prominent topic of discussion, much of the current dialogue revolves around what the company has introduced in iOS 18. As we assess the trajectory of Apple's iOS updates, it is essential to consider what has been released to date, what remains on the horizon, and what features may be deferred until the anticipated iOS 19. Despite earlier predictions, Apple has consistently rolled out AI technologies since their initial introduction. There was speculation that iOS 18.4 would include a significant revamp of Siri, incorporating app intents to provide personalized informations. However, this update has been postponed until 2025, although developers have been granted access to target this functionality since the release of iOS 18.2. Currently, it appears that the App Intents feature will be shifted to iOS 19, with the possibility of a basic version being introduced in iOS 18, followed by enhancements in subsequent updates. Additionally, there are rumors suggesting that certain planned initiatives may have been deprioritized, leading to further delays in the rollout of the LLM-based Siri. However, the veracity of these claims remains difficult to ascertain. There were initial rumors that Apple might align iOS 18 more closely with visionOS, but this has not materialized. While some elements of iOS 18 were indeed influenced by visionOS and the Apple Vision Pro, the overall design of the operating system has remained consistent. Recent speculations indicate that Apple may consider modifying certain user interface features to bring the mobile operating system closer to visionOS. Reports suggest that Apple is exploring the integration of more transparent materials and innovative layouts reminiscent of spatial computing. Furthermore, there are renewed discussions about a potential user interface overhaul slated for early 2025, which could signal a significant transformation. This update may involve adjustments to user interface components, windowing systems, and overall design to enhance visual consistency across devices and operating systems. If this redesign proves to be substantial, it could represent the most significant update to iOS since. The most notable change showcased is the redesign of the home screen. Industry experts predict that Apple will move the squircle icons closer to circular shapes, though they may not fully transition to circles. The new icons appear smaller on the display, feature glassy edges that reflect light, and resemble the Android interface found on Samsung smartphones. While Apple may be considering a redesign, completely eliminating the original squircle icons could be a misstep, as they serve as a key differentiator for the brand. There is a strong likelihood that Apple will continue to prioritize system customization, personalization, contextual formatting, and intelligent recommendations in iOS 19. Users can expect more powerful widgets, a wider array of control options, an improved control center organization system, and enhanced integration with focus modes. Customization has become a fundamental aspect of iOS, with focus modes playing a central role. These modes allow users to modify the functionality and appearance of their iPhones with a single button press or contextual event. However, the customizable control center is not yet fully integrated with focus modes. An intriguing enhancement would be the ability to show or hide specific pages for each focus mode. As Apple enhances its artificial intelligence capabilities, including app intentions and their relationship with Siri, users can anticipate even greater levels of customization and personalization throughout the system. Apple's investment in these advanced technologies has the potential to significantly transform the user experience on the iPhone. In a related development, a new rumor suggests that Apple may introduce an AI-driven doctor feature within Apple Health. This feature would analyze the data available in the app using an on-device methodology, ensuring data privacy and security for users. The Apple Health app contains a vast array of data, and while Apple has made efforts to help users organize this information, it can still be quite overwhelming. The introduction of an AI chatbot or feature within the Health app could significantly enhance the user experience by analyzing data and alerting consumers to emerging trends more promptly. Rather than functioning as an AI doctor that diagnoses health issues, an approach that would likely necessitate extensive regulation, this feature would serve more as a health coach. Users could gain insights into how their activities, dietary choices, and timing impact their overall well-being. In terms of accessibility, nutrition labels provide users with a clear overview of the features compatible with specific applications in the App Store. This transparency may encourage developers to incorporate accessibility features, thereby enhancing the marketability of their apps. A notable advancement in this area is Braille access, which introduces the capability for Braille integration throughout the system, including functionalities such as note-taking and speech transcription. Additionally, Braille access functions as an app launcher and supports Braille-ready format files, further promoting inclusivity and accessibility for all users. So, tell us what you think about this in the comment section. Remember, your feedback is essential in shaping future developments, so don't hesitate to share your thoughts. Until next time, take care, and goodbye.